Well, they say nothing gets done unless you just jump into it, get started. So here goes nothing. Do I even know if this is going to be released yet? I don't know. I just figured I'd try it out. In a world where there's a lot of podcasts out there that talk about different things, from Bitcoin to real estate, starting your own business, I figured, well, why not just throw my voice out there? And then I thought to myself, what would I even say? So I guess it'd be like a conversation with myself or talking to a friend that exists in my head. I don't know. What brought me to starting this up? Well, I recently lost a very, very dear and close friend of mine. And as I sit out here on my patio and reminiscing about conversations we had, I felt like I wanted to express myself. So what better way? My good friend passed away on Saturday, June 19th. What breaks my heart is that he passed away by himself. And that's not due to the fact of, COVID and the pandemic and all the people who passed away by themselves without their family members loving them by their side. That's one circumstance that was uncontrollable. And he passed away by himself because he was alone and felt alone. And that breaks my heart. Because this individual was not truly alone. He was loved by so many people. His passing, to me, brings me back to hearing about the passing of Robin Williams. And people were shocked and devastated, but people were more shocked about the fact that that individual, who was known for just being the light, everyone's light, the beam of light that kept everyone happy, he was going through depression. He was going through something that made him feel less than what we saw him as. And if people had only known, were only able to see past the mask that is worn, they definitely would have said something. They definitely would have leaped to help him. There's not a doubt about that. However, we didn't know. We just assumed those people are okay. It's a bit like Russian roulette. You don't know when it's going to happen, who it's going to happen to, who's that close to the edge. I sometimes wonder how close we are ourselves individually to the edge. What is it that pushes somebody over the edge, being, perceivably happy to depressed? I think we've all been close. I know I've had situations where I didn't contemplate anything detrimental, but I felt dead. But back to my friend. What breaks my heart is that, as we went through this 2020, we all had our ups and downs. Sometimes we all wondered if, how am I going to make it through this? Life as we know had changed so dramatically. And it was tough to cope. But, there are people who were having a tough time coping before it happened. And my heart breaks wishing that I knew and wishing I knew a way to know how, to know who's that individual that I should be reaching out to because they are in need of hearing a friendly voice. I have a lot of friends, and it'd be a full-time job reaching out to everyone. but I value them all. So maybe I should just make it a practice to just, on downtime, scroll through my contacts, look for names and friends that I haven't spoken to in a while, and just touch base, knowing that maybe perhaps that could help do something amazing, something brilliant, something life-saving and changing to someone who needs it. Just to hear a friend that called out of the blue and say, hey man, I'm thinking about you and I care about you and you're valuable and how are you? I think we should all aspire to try to do that. Yes, we may not be able to call everyone in our contact list, but if you call 10 people and one of those people really needed to hear it, that's something important. So call someone today. Check somebody out and see how they're doing. Touch base with them. See how they survived this past, 15, 16 months of lockdown. See where their head is at. See if they lost anyone. See how they're coping with that. Just listen. I wish I had that opportunity. Because death is final. And all you're left with is past conversations and memories and experiences that you share with this person. And I cherish those. But what you're robbed of is the addition. The things that can be. Anyhow. I feel like I've talked your ear off enough, and we'll see if we do another one of these again later on. But thank you for listening. If you stayed this far, I appreciate you. Reach out to a friend, family, someone you love, someone you care about. And just tell them you care. You don't know. It could be the difference between life and death. Enjoy your day.